Hey guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I edit my thumbnails. So when I first go to edit my thumbnails, I go and pull up the SD card and all the photos from the SD card. So I'm just going to click in through the SD cards. So here's where they start. So these are images for my 10 cheap souvenirs at Walt Disney World. So I just go through each one. They look a little weird because I'm on the camera. But I go through each one and say, okay, that one's a little... Just pick which one I like the best. So then it gets to the end. I like that one. I think I'm gonna go with this thumbs up one. Right here. Okay, so I look up in the top corner up here and it says 1107. So that way I know when I go and log in, that's the one I need to download. So I go to this and I use Canva for my thumbnails. So once you get onto Canva, up here in this corner you see use custom dimensions. So I click that and I do 1920 by 1080. That just gets the right dimensions for a YouTube thumbnail. They have some smaller dimensions on here that they use for thumbnails, but this is what I like to use. So then I go to uploads down here on the side and I go upload your own image. So now I go back into the SD card and I go, okay, I need 1170. So that's the one we decided, 1107, here we go. So I pick that and it's loading that one in. So for all my thumbnails, I have the person on this side and then a circle of some kind with words on this side. I always use the same font and I always do a circle-ish shape. Like my thing is to do a circle-ish shape. I started doing that in like January-ish, but I decided that's what looks, in my opinion, looks the best. So in this one, I'm actually positioned kind of in the middle, kind of on the wrong side. So I'm going to zoom it in a little bit, just pull it till it fits the liking I want. And then once I get it to where I want, I'm actually going to go flip it horizontally so that I'm sitting on that side and I can put the circle on the other side. So I'm actually going to slide it back this way a little bit. So there we go. I like where I am. I go to filter. This one's a pretty bright photo, so I don't need to change the brightness. I definitely pull up the saturation a little bit, pulls out those colors, and I decrease the blur a little bit. They both make the colors a little bit more vibrant and allow, you know, in the camera it looks very orange, but it allows the colors to pop a little bit. Some of them I'll like increase the contrast a little bit, like this one I'm going to do that because the white and the pink all kind of blend together. This one doesn't really need brightness, but you can like increase the amount of brightness if it's a really dark image, so that's nice to have. So this is what it looks like once I do that. Then I go into elements and shapes and I pick some sort of circle shape. I usually like to scroll down to some of like the starish looking ones that end up making more of like a circle. I just like the round look, so I think I'm gonna go, once you get near the bottom it adds some more, but there's some fun ones down here that I don't use as often, so I'm actually gonna go with this one. And then once I get it in there I usually shrink it down a little bit so that it's in this, and I put it in that corner. I'm gonna go with, because everything's very pink, I'm gonna go with like a dark blue for that, and then for the other color in it so that it pops, I'm gonna be like a green. Well, pop like a light color. So you can see I'm very black tinted on that. So actually I like the way that white looks, but I think white would blend with for the words. I want it to match the words, whatever color I picked. So what if I do like a light green? Let's do like that. I think that looks good. So now I'm gonna go into text. I always just do the add heading text. I like the font on this, it's pretty bold, which is nice. So I'm gonna do, so this is 10 souvenirs, 10 cheap Disney souvenirs, so I'm just gonna do cheap Disney gifts is what I'm gonna call it. Do it. Disney gifts. Actually, I'm gonna do souvenirs. Souvenirs. I just butchered that. Souvenirs. So cheap Disney souvenirs. And I mean that this just is to add to the title. So you don't want a ton of text in your thumbnails. So I'm just doing a little bit of text. And then I like to center this so that it will center the text box. I'm actually going to bring up this text box a little bit because it will center the word that. Okay. Now I'm going to go through and change that to, oop, I only changed part of it. So you highlight it all, if it will let me highlight it all. And I'm going to change it all to this light green. That way it pops. Actually, that doesn't pop very well. So I'm actually going to go back in. See, it's nice to be able to change the color. So I'm going to actually go back in and say, what pops? You don't want it to blend in too much. You want to be able to see the words. So I want maybe like a light. I actually think light doesn't look as well as you think it does on the outside. So I'm going to go with, I think I like the gold. That gold really pops. So I think I'm going to go with that. And then, which actually means I'm going to go back to elements. Actually, I can just click on the outside, and I'm going to change that so that they all work together. And then this, I'm going to make sure it's centered. So that's centered down the middle, and the words, says the words are centered them because the box is much bigger. I'm actually going to extend the box out. And then just kind of center the words inside the circle. That looks good. Yeah, I like that. So this is what my thumbnail looks like. It says cheap Disney souvenirs, and it's got me with some thumbs up. And it just explains the video in a couple words, but and like adds to the title. So if you say that seems interesting, then you just look at the title and say, oh, I definitely want to watch this video. So then once I'm done with that, I just go download. I always download it as a JPEG. That's just what downloads and transfers to YouTube the best. So I download that. It says hold tight. It's downloading in. And then once I'm done downloading it, I just add it to the YouTube video. Once I edit that and upload that, I just click in the bottom custom, like when you're uploading page, you just click like custom thumbnail and put it in, or you click custom thumbnail in the other one once you're already like uploaded the video, and then that's all you need to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Remember that I'm doing VEDA, and check out some of my other videos. I'm posting every single day, so I'll have that playlist linked at the end. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.